Hi guys. So I wanted to do a quick story time for you guys. I don't know. I just one was like I could get something out so you guys could have something new, even though I literally just posted something yesterday. But whatever. But also I just think this like story is hilarious. Like looking back on it now, it's the funniest thing to me. So I just thought I could share it with you guys, let you guys know I guess a little bit into like who I am. But back when I was, how old was I? I was 14. Back when I was 14, me and I have an aunt, and she's 4 years older than me, so she was 18 at the time. And like the summer before, so when I was 13, when she was 17, like we couldn't go out and do anything, like absolutely nothing. No, I'm lying to you guys. I am completely lying to you guys. Because for this story, the other story is going to tell you that I changed my mind about I was 14. But in this story, I was 13. So I was 13, she was 17, and my grandma would not let us out the house for nothing. Like nothing. Like we could go out to go with her to go to work. We had to beg to take the car into town so we could take a walk. Like we could not do anything. Like she would ask us to do something for her, and we'd be like, "Yes, massa," because we weren't allowed to do anything. But when I was 13, I don't know why I keep saying 14 now, but when I was 13, my aunt started dating this guy, and she was not allowed to be with him because she was 17. He was, oh my gosh, my vision is clear, y'all. Hey, y'all can't even see my eyes probably because of the glare. But he was, how old was he? He was 20, and she was 17, and yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he just turned 20. She wasn't gonna be 18 for a month, blah blah blah. They couldn't be together. Whatever. So we decided we gonna start sneaking around. So the first night, like we would like sneak into town and meet him and stuff, but it wasn't ever anything big. But then we got the right idea because he smoked. We got the right idea. We were gonna smoke with him, and of course, we go out with him, and it's like maybe like 2:30 in the morning. He comes like we run out the house, we leave the door unlocked, we run down the street, hop in the car, go down the street. We end up in this big like I don't even know what they're called. It's just like if you live near a mine or what used to be a mine, you probably know it's like these big like dirt just cutouts and like it's like mountains of dirt that are like 6, 7 feet tall, probably like 7, 8 feet tall, honestly, because they were taller than the guys that were with us. So, but you can like walk down into them. Like if you go around them, then most of the time there's something dug out that you can get in and out of it from. So we went down into one, and as we're smoking, we hear this woman walking on the street, or like we hear something going on the street. I don't know if you guys have ever seen what's it called, Left for Dead, but that witch's cry where it's like that. That's what we're hearing. So we're freaking out because this is the first time I've ever smoked. So I'm sitting over there like, yo, what is that? So we all like duck. So we all get down. My boyfriend gets right out there. He's like trying to see. He's like, who is it? We're like, yo, get down, get down. He's not trying to get, but like he's not trying to get down, but he finally like, leans down, and then look, she gets past us. So you'll run to the car. We all jump in, and then as we're going down the street, we see it's my uncle's ex-girlfriend walking down the street, and she's crying. So we gotta like duck real quick so she doesn't see us, because if she'd been like, oh yeah, I saw Sienna and Alicia yesterday. Like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You ain't see us. So we duck real quick in the car, and what's it called? So that was the first night we smoked, and then after that, when we got home, I decided I was hungry, so I go digging for some food. I find these like little Debbie cake things. I eat all of them. My stomach feels like I just ate a brick. I was like, bro, what is wrong with these? I look at them. This was in like July, and they had expired on the Christmas the year before. So I was like, well, that's disgusting. They were like in the back bottom of the table, like under a whole bunch of, you know how like grandmas are and they got like everything on the table. It was on there, so I should have known better, but I didn't. Whatever. I say, but I ate all those, and then my stomach was hurting, and at this point I'm just like, smoking might not be for me. So then the next night, he's like, y'all, let's smoke again. I'm like, alright. So he gets the bright idea to take us to this abandoned school. So we get to the school, we start smoking. I am not comfortable. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, it's pitch black. Somehow we are in a 3-story school, and we got lost, like complete and totally lost. Like we were all like, it was like disorienting on like trying to get out, and we were like, I don't understand how we're lost, because like there were 4 of us, and everybody except for me had gone to that school before it shut down, so they knew, you know, the layout of the school, but for some reason we could not figure out our way out. And then when we finally got back, we went up to the house, and my uncle, he knew we were sneaking out. He had locked the door to be funny. So he finally, like, he let us back in, and we go and we sit down. See, and this is when the story just gets ridiculous for me. But we go and we sit down, and I'm on the laptop, and my aunt's like, where you guys would be? So she's sitting there. I'm sitting over here, and I'm on the laptop. She's watching the TV, which would be like over here. And the door to the room is like right here. So as I'm sitting there on the laptop, fried, out my mind, I see, y'all remember those donuts they used to give us at school? I apologize for my hair though, by the way. But those donuts they used to give us in school, the big super donuts, the real good ones, you can buy those at Kroger. No, is it Kroger? Maybe Kroger. But you can buy them at Grant's, I know that. In case y'all didn't know that, you can buy them at Grant's, so like 50 cents. So, jump on it. If you're in West Virginia, they're 50 cents period, because you ain't got no tax. Well, on food. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm sitting on the computer, and this donut flies in. And as the donut flies in, I'm like, oh man, I'm thinking as a little, wow, that would be so good to eat right now. One of them super donuts. And as I follow it over here to the TV, it like cuts around, and it like looks like at me. And it starts flying at me. Me and my aunt both jump up. I drop her laptop. Like, it's not even mine. I'm like, boom, on the ground. We're like facing each other. I grab her shoulders and throw her down, because I am scared of anything close to the bird family. Like, terror. Like, that's honestly my biggest fear. If I have to choose between being stuck in a room with 4 birds or a lion, I'm really, you're going to have to give me time to make a decision on what I really want to do. Because if I go with the lion, I might get mauled, or it could just sit there. If I go with the birds, in my head, I'm going to get pecked to death. Like, to me, that's an automatic, I'm going to die. If they don't kill me, I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to die. Like, I am so scared of birds. It is crazy. Okay, so, I'm like, grab her, throw her down, take her first. I take off running. I bust in my grandma's room. I'm running, Hazel, that's her name. And I I jump on the bed, like she sleeps on the edge. So I jump on the bed, right, like if her body's here, I jump right here, hurdle over her, take off running, jump on the other side of the bed. Her bed is huge. And so I jump down on the other side, hey, there's a bed, ah! And she's like, there's a bed. I'm like, yeah, go get it. And she's like, give me a second. So she gets up and she's like, okay, let me go get the bat. And my aunt's like panicking. We're all in the room with her now. The door's shut. She don't even put pants on. Like, she just literally gets out of bed, goes outside, gets her net, comes back in. We hear her like walking through, but we don't hear no commotion. Like, where'd the bat go? And she goes say, y'all come here. Who? You want who to come where? Like, oh my god. So I'm like walking towards the door, and I'm like, oh my god. My aunt goes out first. I'm still at the door. Like, oh my god. My grandma's like, where is it? As she asked, I saw it. It was sitting on a chair that was literally directly in front of me. It got up and started flying at me and my aunt. So me and my aunt, first I slammed the door in her face. Like, I am not that person. If we are in a life or death situation, it is every man for themselves to me. But if I need y'all's help, like, you gotta help me. Like, why would you ever leave me? Like, if Why would you do that to me? But if roles were switched, like, yo, I'm sorry. I can't carry nobody. I'm little. I'm 4'11". Like, y'all, I'm 4'11", like 115 pounds. Like, I ain't carrying nobody. Y'all better run. You better run. But I'm small enough to where if anything happens and you're with me and I need help, you better help me. Because if I live and you don't, I got a mouth on me. I'm not passive aggressive at all, and I'm gonna run my mouth about it. But anyways, so I slam the door in her face, and I'm like, and she's like banging, like, let me in. No, she's let me in. So I like let her in real quick. Like we had a countdown, like 1, 2, 3. Like, I'm not playing with this, because at this moment I am terrified. So my grandma is still out in the living room being as calm as ever. We hear her going back and forth a little bit with it, like trying to catch it. She catches it. She's got it on the ground. She's like, y'all can come out, I got it. So we come out and it's laying on the ground and it's like stuck in a net and it's like flopping. So she goes outside and she comes back in with a shovel. Let's see. Yeah, this is my shovel. This is my little makeshift shovel. She comes in with the shovel flipped over her like this. She goes, either y'all want to do it? We're like, do what? She goes, kill it. And we're like, oh no. No. That's another thing. Anything that flies, I'm more scared of the dead version than I am the ones that are alive, because the dead ones don't go away. The dead ones don't move. They can't get away from you. See, live birds will leave you occasionally, unless you got those random, like, you know, those little psycho birds that you like run up on and they're like, and you're like, so yeah, that's usually when I get trapped outside, because I ain't running up no more if you ain't moved the first time. I'm being so goofy. But she comes in, she got the thing like this, and she, you know, y'all ain't gonna, no, we're not doing it. Go ahead. She said, BAM! One hit, dead. When I tell you there was one, like the tiniest drop of blood on the carpet. She scoops it up, and she's just so nonchalant in this whole thing, and that's what's really like crazy to me, because I am so scared. I am high. This bird is like, I was so scared. And then she comes out, like she goes outside with the bat. I'm so bad for losing my train of thought, y'all. Like, it's so bad. But she gets the bird, not the bird, the bat. She takes it outside, puts it on the ground. She comes back in and she hands me and my aunt paper and a lighter, and she goes, go set them on fire so his friends know. What? You want us to go light this on fire so we can alert his little bat crew? Really? But that's what we did. Well, my aunt did, and I stood on the porch and watched from a distance while she set it on fire. But, I don't know. I just think that's, like, the funniest story, because it's just, like, literally after both of these nights happened, because it was, like, one night and then the next night, I just stopped smoking for the longest, because I was like, Mary, you're causing me so much, like, just too much turmoil in my life. Like, it was just much. Like, those experiences, if they would have happened to most people, then they would have done what I did, and they would have just been like, you know what? I don't need that in my life. I don't need the THC in my system. But it's nice to look back on them. Like I said, I hate to tell my aunt, but I tell her anytime we get into any kind of situation, and now she believes me, if something happens, I cannot help you. It's not that I don't want to. There's a cow outside. Hi, Betsy. That's not it. I don't even know what the cow's name is, but there's a cow outside. But, it's not that I don't want to help. It's just that literally my mind goes into, you have to fend for yourself mode. And it's just, I think I just expect for everybody else to do that too. So if you don't fend for yourself, like, because my aunt's bigger than me, not by much, but she's bigger than me, so she could have. Nah, it all happened really fast. She ain't had no chance. Once I stood up and saw that she was in the room with me, she had to go down. But, if you guys want to hear any more stories or anything, just random stuff, because I'm telling you, oh, the life of Sienna. Let me tell you, there are many shades of Sienna right here. You got burnt Sienna, you got raw Sienna, you got on fleek sienna. Like, there are many shades of sienna and many layers. So if y'all just want to like hear any like random story times, if you have like a topic and you want to know if I like have a story on it or something, just comment. Like if you think I'm a terrible person for pushing my aunt over. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching this video. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good junk. And I will see y'all next time.